They had warning, but it was still a close one.
Looking out the back window and I seen the sky kind of turn green.
Wow, look at the dark on that side.
All we could see was a wall of rain coming at us.
We just got down in the basement in the nick of time.
The tornado that hit the Zimmerman area in March of 2017 brought winds as strong as 110 miles an hour.
I saw it starting to spin and twist, and then you could hear the roar.
The EF1 ripped apart several homes across Sherburne County. The scars are still apparent today along the shores of Lake Ann. The forest here will take years to regrow, but everyone survived.
These events change, and they can change fast and dramatically.
That's why David Unzi at the Sherburne County Sheriff's Office says they rely so heavily upon the National Weather Service.
Not only about current weather events, but what they project will happen.
It's up to the county leaders to decide when to sound the sirens.
The earlier you notify the public that there is a potential danger coming, the more time they have to prepare.
Researchers here at the National Weather Center in Norman, Oklahoma are always working to improve warnings. In fact, a Minnesota native is leading the charge.
Vividly remember the storm that hit Tracy, the tornado that did the damage there, and my dad took me out to see the damage afterwards, and that had the lasting impression.
Lance Rothfuss has been fascinated by tornadoes since he was a kid. Now as Deputy Director for the National Severe Storms Laboratory, he's turned that interest into a public service.
I saw there were gaps. I saw there were things that we could do better.
Here's how the warning system works right now. The National Weather Service sees the potential for tornadoes. It'll issue a watch, often for a large area with lots of counties. As the storm moves in, the NWS issues severe thunderstorm or tornado warnings to smaller, more targeted areas. They're those polygon shapes you see on weather maps. But this forecasting project would bring the warning areas down to specific neighborhoods, so the only people getting the warning are those who really need it.
What we're trying to do here is to minimize the false alarm and get to the point where when you get the message that this tornado or hailstorm or windstorm is coming to you, it is you we're talking about and not another part of the county that you don't have to worry about.
The information would come in much earlier too. Rothfuss wants to better alert people during the watch period before a warning is issued and a tornado is more imminent.
To get our information down to every 2 miles and updated every 2 minutes. So there's this constant flow of information at your location.
Rothfuss realizes that's a lot for most people to take in. So researchers are trying to find a balance.
We are employing social and behavioral scientists to help us through that process that the information becomes extremely useful and the public does the right thing. Those who need more lead time, like schools or hospitals where it's going to take them time to move patients or whatever, they'll have that time because they don't have to wait for the warning to get issued.
It's those extra minutes that mean so much when severe weather is developing. Because lives are on the line when something like this drops from the sky.
And it can happen again, and it happened here.